Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Rick, the CEO, your Chief Encouraging Officer. Okay, I just wanted to come and tell you just a couple of quick things right now, just to encourage you. I pray that everybody is doing well. I pray that even in the midst of this pandemic and people being home, stay home, and all of this other stuff, I just pray that everybody is doing all right. I pray that there's a lot of um, even some kind of inner reflection or some kind of reflection at all, or if it's a soul searching or this, that, or third, whatever the situation is, try your best to use this time to the best of your ability and the best of your knowledge. But I have a couple of points here. If I was going to title this, I would probably say, reboot your life. Reboot. Everybody, I think, needs a reboot. When I did IT, I was in IT for like 11 years. And there were some times where, between me and my friends, we used to look. We were like, "Yo, man, this computer's got the devil in it." Because it's like no matter what you did, how you tried to fix a program, how you did this or how you did that, it did not make a difference. You could run these little bug fixes. You could try to restart the application. It did not make a difference. This computer, it was like demon possessed. Okay. The crazy thing about it is sometimes we just had to do a simple reboot, like what we call a hard shutdown. Just press the reboot button and just hold it till everything shuts off. We would wait about 4 or 5 minutes and then fire it back up. Now, again, I don't know what happens in the process. Maybe the demons leave after you press the reboot button. I have no clue. But what I do know is by the time we cut that cut the monitor back on, the computer back on, whatever the issue was in the application is crazy, but somehow it gets fixed. And I remember me and my guys, we look, man, this PC has a demon inside of it, it had the devil. So what I'm doing now is I'm just hopefully just sharing some things. Really, not to say that we have the devil in us, not to say that we have the devil in us or anything like that, but just something just to help us just kind of reset, sometime a refresh, sometimes is what we need. And I wanted to just let you know that, listen, we all, regardless of race, gender, social status, economic status, athletic status, it does not make a difference who you are or what you do. We all have 24 hours a day. Okay? We all have 24 hours a day. It's important how we use that 24 hours. See, that is what separates sometimes the billionaire from the beggar. People, we are driven by our habits. Our habits over time create the kind of people that we are. Okay, so if there's things that you're looking to change in your life, to really be honest with you, it starts with a habit. Okay, like for example, I lost weight. I lost probably like 45 or 50 pounds from just when I started, probably around like 2012, like when I started around 2012. And one of the bad habits that I had was I used to eat right before I went to sleep. I used to stay up late and I would eat late and stuff like that. So one of the things that I tried to start doing is I started cutting out meals at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. All right, regardless of how long I was up, I started cutting out big food, just something as small as that over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Could change your outcome from where you were here to all the way to where you are now. What you got to realize is that where we are in our life is comprised and made up of our daily habits. Okay, so when you study the habits of people who are successful, and again, success doesn't mean money. You know what I'm saying? Success could just mean that you're doing your God given thing every single day and you love it. But the difference between people who are successful and people who are not successful are the daily habits that they input into their life every single day. Okay. One good habit that I adopted because I'm not gonna lie, I was a guy who was very negative. I used to always watch the news and this and that and so on and so forth. I was always pessimistic about everything. Okay, so one of the things that I started doing, there was a daily habit that I totally stopped altogether, is I don't even watch the news. I don't watch the news at all. I don't know. Listen, people don't understand. It's called a television program for a reason, because it will program your mind into thinking things like consciously and subconsciously and all of this other stuff that you had no, it causes you to react to certain things And you didn't even know that you've been programmed for the last 20 years because this is something that you did. That's why it's called a television program. Okay. But I cut the news out of my life. And another thing that I did was when I woke up in the morning, I focused on gratitude. Okay, I started being thankful for everything that I have, regardless of what it is, big, small, or whatever cases. Where if I had a car to drive or I just had my feet to walk on, it did not make a difference. I started my day with gratitude. I started my day with gratefulness. Okay, I have a child, and and when your child is so grateful for the things that they have, as a parent, man, you don't mind, you'll cross the river just to make sure they have whatever they want. Okay, because they are that grateful. Okay, so those are just a couple of things that I took out of my day. And again, we're talking about everybody has the same 24 hours a day. What you do with it is up to you. Okay, and it can be the difference between you being here at a company or business or position and you being here based off of everything that you do daily. I always say this, and I don't mean this to be funny, but people don't get fat overnight. Okay, I know that there's times I've been to Olive Garden before, and you could load up on pasta. You don't get fat overnight. You don't. It is a continuation of bad habits every single day that lands a person, like especially to where I was over 350 pounds. Okay, and that is like a disgrace. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. I'm 5'9", almost 5'10". That's crazy to be that heavy. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's your daily habits that you, the same 24 hours that everybody else have. It's your day. It's the daily habits. So what I found out is God has placed us in the capsule of time. That's the only thing that you cannot stop. You cannot stop time. That time will keep on ticking, 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 ticking. What are you going to do with your time? You know what I found out? I found out time to most people can either be a blessing or a curse. It could be a blessing or a curse, depending on what you do with it. Depending on what you do with your time, it could be a blessing or a curse. Okay. The other thing too, life always changing. There's sometimes you're happy. There's sometimes you're down. There's sometimes you're happy. There's sometimes you're down. Okay. What I found out is that the true growth takes place inside of you when adversity hits. Okay, because it's easy to like shout for God and this, that, and the third, and it's so easy to just talk about, oh, the blessings are everywhere and this, that. It's so easy to be happy when everything is going right, but really, it's only when you hit adversity where you have to face that man or woman in the mirror to say, whoa, wait a minute, what am I gonna do? But that's where true growth happens because guess what? The rain will fall on the just and the unjust. Okay, it will fall on the just and the unjust. I heard somebody say a long time ago, when they wake up, there's two halves of your brain. One that manifests good and one side that wants to manifest evil. And that when you even wake up in the morning, that it's almost like your brain has millions of little factory workers. And if you wake up and you be like, you know what, today is going to be a great day. What happens is the foreman yells that, hey, the boss said today is going to be a great day. And it's like it just sends off this thing where it's just like you look forward to having a great day. But when you wake up and be like, oh man, my back hurt. You mean to tell me I gotta go into this place again? And woo woo woo. Why is she calling me? She's snoring too much. Oh my God, I just want to go to sleep. This is gonna be awful. Oh my God, Monday, Monday. Oh, I hate Monday. And what happens is the second you say that, this is what your body starts to prepare for. I found out something amazing about people and just humans in general. The way that you think interacts the cellular structure that's in your body. And I used to always wonder why it seemed like negative people were always sick. It's because the way that you think affects the very cell structure that's in your body. So sometimes you just need to be refreshed. Sometimes you need to just like whatever the slate is, man, erase it and start over again. Like, listen, what are my dreams? What do I really want out of life? And if I want to be thin out of life, is eating hot dogs and hamburgers before I go to sleep, is that going to help me get there? It's not. The one thing that always comes to mind about the Bible says, my people perish for where there's no vision. My people perish or they cast off restraint. And at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of us don't even have vision anymore. We don't even have vision. So what I'm challenging you is sometimes you just gotta restart, man. Refresh. What am I doing? Why? Why am I really? Why? Whoever I am, why am I whoever I am? Okay. Look at your goals, look at your dreams, look at your visions. Okay. Those things that you have, if you have visions and goals and dreams to buy properties or this or that or so on and so forth, guess what? You can't do it spending up all the money at the DSW or spending up all the money at the Polo outlet or whatever the case is, or you got the Jimmy Choos on, you got all kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you set your goals and your visions and your dreams. You keep that before you, and once you do that, what you should do is your roadmap should follow you on your vision or your goals for your family, for you, your future, or whatever the case is. So I'm just here to encourage you, man. Sometimes we just gotta refresh. Sometimes we gotta wipe the slate clean, wipe it off, wipe it off. We gotta wipe the slate clean. All right, start over again. Look at everything over again. You know what I'm saying? Analyze some of the stuff that we've had before. Really, just reboot, just restart, just refresh. All right. That's the only thing that I wanted to share. It's just like it can be done with anybody and everybody. We got the same 24 hours. How we spend it is something totally different. They say that the average person who watches 2 hours or more of television is obese or heavy or whatever the case is. And I don't want to make this about weight, but the same people have that. They have the same bad spending habits and the whole nine. The only thing I'm saying is at some point you need to wake up, look at things, refresh differently, and just say, hey, look, where do I need to refresh in my life? Where do I need to reboot in my life? All right. Again, this is Coach Rick. I'm your Chief Encouraging Officer. I am the CEO. All right. I'm asking you to have a blessed day. If you're blessed by any of these videos, just hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to pump out videos. The world is full of negativity. All right. But I'm just here to encourage you. I'm here to encourage anyone. I will encourage anybody. I'm here to encourage you. All right.